Hello, everyone. Welcome to Campus Catalyst. My name is Theodosia Agbovi. In our studios today, we have Fedra Owusu Yeboah and Sandra Atto. You're all welcome to Campus Catalyst. So
Thank you very much.
Okay, so today Fedra and Sandra will be helping me on the new episode on what is trending, discuss issues on politics, entertainment, and other interesting stories here on ATU TV and things surrounding campus as well. So let's delve into our discussion. But before that, I'll give out the headlines for politics. So on politics, Baumia launches Kayaye Empowerment Program with hostels and training facilities. And also Cheddar doubles down on the controversial claim to bring sea access to landlocked Kumasi. And on entertainment, rapper accidentally shot himself dead while filming music video. And also DWP Academy member Biscuit wins Talented Kids season 15. And on other news, we have interesting stories on elections saga on Aquatica University campus. Okay, so now let's dive into the topic on Baumia. Ghana's Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Baumia has launched an empowerment program for Kayaye, which includes the development of hostels and training facilities. This initiative aims to provide safe accommodation and skill training to these women, improving their living conditions and offering opportunities for sustainable livelihoods. The program will see the construction of hostels equipped with necessary amenities and training centers where Kayaye can learn various skills to help them gain employment or start their own businesses. This move is part of broader efforts to address the challenges faced by these women, including homelessness, vulnerability to exploitation, and lack of access to education and health services. And also, this initiative by Baumia is part of the government's ongoing commitment to support vulnerable groups in society and promote inclusive development. Now, the question is that it's almost time for election. Why now, Baumia? Can you say something? Sandra?
Well, maybe he really has pure intentions because I think Baumia is from the north and most of these Kaye too are from the north. So maybe he just feels like taking initiative now. So they would see that he's actually helping them to progress. So I think it's really good because in time past, most of these
It's
Kayes
true.
have complained about being exploited and being abused.
It's true.
So if he's bringing this initiative now, it's going to help them.
Fedra, what would you say?
It's a nice initiative, though. We thank him very much. I learned he's training over 5,000 Kayaye girls in TVET education. So it's a nice initiative, bringing out hostels to give them safe accommodation. It's all good. But then, why don't we? Because let's look at it from this angle.
Okay.
Right now, he's providing accommodation for 5,000 Kayaye students, Kayaye girls.
Yes.
Here in Accra. They moved from the north to Accra because they need employment.
Employment.
So as time goes on, a lot of them will also relocate because if they see that the conditions here are better for them, they will all come here.
Because of the hostel.
Because of the hostels, to find a new source of living and all. So then what happens? Then the place is unable to accommodate them. The employments they are receiving now, the training, it won't be enough for all of them. So I will suggest that why don't Dr. Baumia then build something for them in the north, provide a new job opportunity for them, bring out something new so that they will be comfortable living in their home rather than trying to make them relocate, because at the end of the day, they'll all move from the north to Accra because their sisters, their brothers are living good and then they are recommending the place to them. So in my opinion, I would just suggest that Dr. Baumia should do something in the northern region
rather than just doing the hostels and trainings over here.
If there was to be like employment over there,
they wouldn't have come all the way here,
and then this wouldn't even be necessary
at all.
So why don't we do something there for them? That is what I am suggesting.
You agree with her?
In all, it's a good initiative.
It's a good initiative. All right. So, Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, Fedra is suggesting something to you. His Excellency. Okay, so moving on to the next story. Nana Kwame Bediako, also known as Cheddar, has proposed an ambitious plan to create sea access from the landlocked city of Kumasi. His vision involves dredging waterways to link Kumasi with the sea, aiming to enhance transportation efficiency and stimulate economic growth inspired by Dubai's transformation. Cheddar envisions Kumasi becoming a major inland port. In an interview with CTTV, the independent presidential aspirant reaffirmed his commitment to his ambitious vision, insisting it is achievable if he is elected. Talking about bringing the sea to Kumasi, I believe this is what he said. Talking about bringing the sea to Kumasi, I believe many people in this country have traveled and seen the benefits of water bodies. The youth, who make up the majority of our population, are enlightened and understand this. If you look at the 50 best developed cities in the world today, like London, New York, Miami, Los Angeles, and Dubai, they are all built around water. Water is life. It supports irrigation and numerous other benefits. No, Feda, you're smiling. What do you have to say?
So I think it was very necessary for Cheddar to clarify the air, because a lot of Ghanaians for some time now are saying he's just deceiving us. It is literally impossible.
Impossible.
But then I believe it is very possible.
It is very possible.
Yes, other countries are doing it, so at least it will be a new thing. Me, I want bringing out new initiatives, doing new things, even if it won't be beneficial to us, even if it's not needed. It's a new project.
New project.
It's an intellectual property to even think about it that, I can
They can
dredge
do
the
something
sea
like that.
from Accra to Kumasi, and then it will help. At the end of the day, we will get ports in Kumasi. We need it too.
and then you go to the beaches.
Yes, we will all get the opportunity to go to the beach. It's a nice initiative. So per how he's explaining himself, water is indeed life. So if we are all living around the sea, trading, transportation will be very easy.
Do you think he's exaggerating? Too much?
Well, for one, I think there are two sides to this particular one, because it's going to aid transportation. And as we already know, Ghana, our roads are very, very bad. So oftentimes when these farmers have to transport the foods from the villages to Accra, it becomes an issue. So it's going to help. But one may ask, I like to argue that there are more pressing issues in this country
than to dredge and see all the way to.
See, there's unemployment, there's a whole
lot going on.
So why is he not trying to help with what is happening now, rather than to bring a new initiative that is also
okay? But then that is not only.
What will you say?
That
he says that I'll fix the roads if I can. At the end of the day, the roads will end up being spoiled again.
Okay. So I'm sure he has other, aspirations. He has other things on board that he's going to do when he's elected as the president. So definitely, maybe that is not the only thing he has in mind to do. But then
the point I'm trying to make is that this is a permanent thing. If he's able to do this,
it's
just
true.
like the
it's
roads,
going to be there forever.
It's going to
for the road maintenance. They have ignored all those things.
You see, in Ghana, we have maintenance issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Once we are done constructing it, that's it. We won't maintain it.
That is true.
And there's also this thing of politicians that whenever a previous party brings up an initiative,
they don't continue.
They don't want to continue, or they don't want to maintain it because it wasn't my party. It wasn't my.
Yeah, so why would I continue?
I would take the credit for it. So
someone started it. Why should I?
So why should I continue it? So I think they should get rid of that actions and behaviors.
I don't
and
think
all
that's
that.
the only thing Cheddar said he was going to do when he's elected. But Ghanaians are making noise about
it. Yeah, it's a new thing. Okay, then let's move on to entertainment. Virginia-based rapper Rilo Hucho tragically died after accidentally shooting himself while filming a TikTok video. The incident occurred during a live broadcast where he was seen handling a loaded firearm, which discharged and resulted in a fatal head wound. The video of the incident quickly went viral on social media, prompting widespread of grief and disbelief among his fans and broader community. Family members confirmed his death and have since set up a GoFundMe page to help cover funeral expenses and support his grieving mother, who was a single parent. The page describes the incident as an accidental shooting and highlights the family's devastation. Okay. Rest in peace, young rapper. We are so sorry. But then the question is that why are you on a live video with a gun, playing with it, not thinking about what will happen to you, or it was just for fun? Now these young people are doing things for fame. They just want to show off and all of that. So I think what have to be done is that the fact that you have a gun, the fact that you have certain things that you want to show off, you shouldn't do it on social media every single time. Just look at what happened to him. We can't even show the video because, in fact, it's disheartening. His head melted. I don't know, Fedra, have you seen the video?
Yes, I have.
You saw the video. Sandra, you saw the video.
Sad.
His head melted. It's not like
pretty bad.
And then it was
melted.
so obvious that it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
It was a mistake, yes, and it's so sad. Let's check that. And I think I heard in America these people have licensed guns, and that is why they have the rights to show it on.
But I think there should be rules to it. The fact that it's licensed doesn't mean you should just use it anywhere, anyhow. There should be a form
to
of
limit
measure,
all
yes,
those
to
things,
limit all these unexpected events from happening.
Because what is your gun doing in a live video you are doing? Right?
Yeah, it's just to show off, obviously.
I have a gun. Oh.
Anyways.
Okay, so what would you have to say to the parents?
Our condolences.
Our condolences.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next story on entertainment. Biscuit, a young dancer from DWP Academy, won season 15 of TV3's Talented Kid. Her unique dance skills captivated the audience and judges, leading her to victory over finalists Truth Fori, Princess Latifa, and The Lad the Poet. The grand finale, held at the National Theatre, featured performances from top Ghanaian entertainers. Biscuit's win has been celebrated online, with many praising her creativity and talent. So that's a win for DWP Academy and a win for Biscuit. She's a young girl, and she's doing great. I think we should applaud her for the skills and the creativity she brings on board as a young person. I think DWP is doing well, discovering all these talents and bringing them to light, and it's a good thing. Okay, so now let's go for a quick breather. When we return, we'll delve into the elections issues on ATU campus. Welcome back from that break. Now let's talk about politics. Okay, we know that it's time for election again here on Accra Technical University campus. Time for new executives, SRC executives. Now let's talk about election as a whole in Ghana. I mean, it's almost time for election again in Ghana, and we know that issues arise with vote buying, corruption, bribing, and all of that. What advice would you have for aspirants coming up?
Right. So with regards to things that have happened in previous times, the elections that we have in this country, it's not so clean. Because what happens is that most of these politicians spend a lot during campaign. They go as far as giving people legal tender, which is cash. And it's not so right. So my advice to aspirants on ATU campus is that we should try as much as we can to be fair in all our dealings, seeing as we are the future leaders of this country. And for all we know, we might be the next minister of Accra or for health or something. And we shouldn't be caught embezzling funds as most of our leaders do now. So it should start from now. Because as we all know, charity begins at home. So we should try our possible best to keep this fair. So it should be a free and fair election.
It should be a free and fair election.
And may the best candidates win.
May the best candidates win as well. Okay. Febra, we can't involve you in this.
Sorry
about that.
Yeah.
We can't involve you in this, but we wish you all the best.
Yes, we do.
Wish you all the best. And then I know you are also going out there to, tell your people to do the right thing.
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay, so what is trending? Fedra, tell me what is trending. We have Janute.
Yes, Janute Week celebration. So I think next month will be full of week celebrations. Departmental week celebrations are coming up. Juniors week celebration. The most anticipated phase of ATU. You are currently the reigning queen of ATU.
Yes.
And then very soon you'll be
Handing over. Oh
What
my
do you tell
gosh.
all the people who want to pick up the forms and then contest?
Okay, so those who want to, I mean, some are already picking up the forms.
Okay.
Some people texted me that they are ready to take the step.
They are ready
Yes,
to take it
to take
from
the
you.
step. So they should know that you need to have a dream. You need to have a dream. If you don't have a purpose and you go for that, but know that it's all about confidence. If you don't have confidence, you'll not be able to do this at all. So first of all, know what you want, know what you're going to do, be confident enough, prove your points, and do what is right. You listen to your instructors, your trainers, and make sure that I mean, the best man wins, like we always say. Yeah, and
yeah, so Face of ACU is coming up as well, and then Women's Week celebrations. Women deserve to be
Really?
celebrated.
We are strong people, though.
Yeah.
We are really. We go through a lot, and yet so we are able to stand on our feet and do our everyday things. So a whole week just for us.
A whole week just for
Women's
us.
Week
Week celebration.
celebration.
That is when.
For now, I cannot tell the dates, but maybe next week when we come, we will disclose the date for that. So there will be a dinner and awards night also, which most of us have been nominated for various categories.
Beautiful.
So the awards and dinner nights will be coming up. Various departmental weeks will be also having their awards and
nights.
dinner nights. I can speak for HCIM week celebration. Face of HCIM is coming up. So please, if you are a student from the HCIM department, kindly pick up your form and then contest. For us, it's strictly for females. No guys allowed.
Oh, okay.
But maybe next year you'll make it for both genders. And then PR week celebration is coming, and TUSLAT week celebration, and TUSAG week celebration, MELSA week celebration. It's like almost all the departments are having their week celebrations. I just cannot wait.
Yeah. Okay. What is more interesting now is the election and the campaigns that are going on. Yes. So about the campaigns, we know that a lot goes in there for campaigns. People go to the extreme of, throwing away some of their, their how do you call it? What is the word?
They're competitors.
Competitors, exactly. They go ahead and then destroy their flyers, their banners. They see the repeat of the wall. Some could tear it up. Last year was a serious issue, and we are hoping that this year we will not see those things. We will not see fights. We will not see issues arising on people's flyers and banners. And then people went to the extent of even trying to hurt one another, other people. So what do you think about this? Do you think that it is about what happened last year? Do you think that it is right? And for now, what would you advise these aspirants to do?
Okay, so to be honest,
what should they do throughout this whole campaign? What should they be doing?
I don't think what happened last year was right, first off. And honestly, I don't expect it to happen this year, because even in our general elections, we always preach that things should go right. We want peaceful elections. That's when we get all these celebrities coming out and campaigning for peaceful elections. And in previous years, you could see that there are two major political parties in this country, and we go as far as having football matches for both parties and having politicians from both sides play, just to show that in as much as they are contesting, peace is the most important thing. That's the most necessary thing. Because if there's no peace, who are you going to rule over? Do you get it? So coming to our campus too as well, I think that we should try and protect the peace that we have here and try and promote it too, so that at the end of the elections, we are all going to still have a very peaceful campus. We don't want any bloodshed. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Because we are also trying to encourage the younger ones, the level hundreds who are coming, to also try and take leadership take on.
Yeah.
So if they are seeing these things, it's going to deter them from trying to do such things. So our dear aspirants, will plead with you all to try your possible best to make this as peaceful as possible. Thank you.
Do you see votes buying going on this campus yet?
To be honest, I honestly can't say anything about that yet, because I know nothing about it, so I won't have an opinion with that. So thank you very much.
Okay. So Fedra, what advice would you give to your competitors, and then what would you have for them? What do you have to tell them to?
So I am an aspirant as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aspiring for the
Mm-hmm.
position of the SRC Women's Commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would tell my fellow aspirants is that in as much as we are contesting for different positions, maybe you are contesting for the same position as I am. Please let us be kind to each other.
Okay.
Just as Sandra said,
Yeah.
peace. Let peace reign.
Rain.
There is life after SRC elections.
Yes.
I might meet you somewhere and I'll be needing your help. You might also need me somewhere.
That's true.
So, in as much as we are contesting, SRC is just within the four walls of the school.
The school.
It doesn't
Go
go
beyond
anywhere.
that.
It doesn't go beyond it. So
Yeah.
let's not make things too extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let us be kind. Kindness is the most important thing.
Let us be kind. Kindness is the most important thing. From Fedra. Oyisu Yewa.
Madam.
Okay, so that was an interesting conversation here on this episode on what is trending with Sandra Atto and Fedra Owusu. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you same time next week. So thank you all so much for joining us on this new episode on what is trending. My name is Tedosia Agbovi.